25.
25?
Yeah.
Okay. Both of you are okay. You like cover your mouths in time for the volcanic gas to not like catch you in your mouth. You feel a little bit sickened and slowed, but you're able to shake it off in just a couple of seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that goes on.
What goes on?
So, following that, Kellen is going to rush into the room with the blue dragon, and as he like lands in the area, he's going to immediately snap both of his fingers, and you'll just see lights erupt upwards from him and start to circle around his head. He will cast Crown of Stars, and he looks into the room, and he just goes, "Never seen you before, but you look like an asshole." And he's going to burn 2 sorcery points and cast Quickened Ray of Frost, targeting the mage inside of the blue sphere. He has disadvantage on the attack. Same
Well,
way.
you're here for a good time, not a long time.
That's a hit.
Party in the back.
A beam of ice clashes against the bluish barricade as Kellen's feet dig into the sand, and this like purple-robed, blue mask-wearing individual reaches out his hand and lightning crackles through his fingers as a ray of frost pierces through the barricade and strikes into him. He is going to take a collective 11 points of damage, of cold damage. And you just see kind of frost rime up around the outside of his arm, and he just goes, "I see. The magic is in your blood, too. Let us dance, elven mage." The mom is a human. "I care little. Dance." And Kellen just kind of like adopts a combative pose as well. After Kellen's turn, it's going to go to Rafi's turn.
Rafi! It's your boy, Rafi.
Your boy.
Jaboy!
Also, for the purposes of time, try your best to have your turns planned out ahead of time.
Yeah, I was doing that, so I didn't even know.
Callista's on deck, and then Satanta's after that. So Kyle, you got 2 coming.
Oh boy.
You know the giant in Mario, the giant stone enemies? They go.
Womp?
Yeah, flops.
What are they called?
Womps, yes.
Yeah, that thing.
Rafi's gonna run into the room with Holly and Asher.
Womp.
Okay. You can make it to, was he at 40 feet or 30?
30.
You can make it right to there, that's it. You run into the room and put yourself right by where Holly is.
And so I can't reach anybody?
You can reach Holly, but not enemies.
Yeah. I'm gonna stab my daughter.
I mean, whatever, I don't know.
I would.
Rafi's like the dragon god. The dragon goddess is our only hope. This is my only way to survive. I gotta do what I gotta do.
Stab myself. I'll rage.
Rafi's gonna rage. Rafi rushes into the room and lets out a roar of frustration and anger. That calm, overwhelming rage
Despite
takes
all
over him.
my
His
rage.
muscles tense.
Just a rat in the cage.
Anything else for you?
Can you do anything else, my friend? Oh, you can get. That was stupid.
What'd you do?
Did
I
you
was like-
rage and then cast?
I was like, oh, I could do spells, and then I was like, not anymore.
You won't need it. Now that you rage against the machine. Hey Ryan, could you kindly please get me a Mountain Dew?
Sure.
Please, thank you.
Why did you ask for
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Okay, after your turn ends, you will hear
Wait, dash, what kind of actions can you take? It's
attack, dash, disengage, hide.
okay, never mind. There's one that I like that gave you like defense advantage.
That's
Only for monks?
dodge. No, that's dodge.
Oh,
You have enemy attacks against you have disadvantage for a full turn. You can dodge
Did
as
you
an
take the
action.
dodge action?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Perfect, then we'll do that.
So Rafi will, he'll rage and then he'll adopt the defensive stance, keeping his eyes out on the battlefield and watching all the enemies as they move.
I'm going to attack defensively!
After that happens, you hear, "Follow the commander!"
Oh, perfect, yeah.
And
Thank
Harshnag will, or actually,
That's Harshnag.
Drowlan, yeah, this is Harshnag. So Drowlan, the Elder Trent, who is weirdly proportioned, will march up next to you, and he'll just sort of take a rotated stance and sort of extend tendrils out around the area. And then Harshnag is going to rush into the room. As he does, he is going to step over the barrier.
Yeah.
And as soon as he does that, okay,
Does he pass?
no.
Oh. Does he die?
Nope.
Are you gonna kill my tree boy? Oh, sorry.
Okay. So, Harshnag rushes over and he sees all of the, he rages first of all, and he sees all of the peasants in the back of the barrier, and he just goes, "Pathetic."
What's that stuff smell like?
Yeah. And he'll clench both of his fists together and charge at the barrier, and he goes to punch
like
through
teach.
it so that he can try to grab up some of the people and pull them out. And as he punches the wall, you just hear a and flames erupt up the side of his arms. He will take 48 points of damage when he comes in contact with the barrier, and his hand is stopped. And he just sort of comes back and goes, "Ugh! Ugh! Don't touch that!"
Why would they?
That is the end of their move. It is now Callista's turn, followed by Satanta. And then Fernir's up after that.
Fuck yeah!
Keep your eyes peeled on what your plans are.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
This dude, man.
Oh shit.
And also, after Callista's turn, something will happen. So don't jump straight to Satanta after that.
Oh yeah, the army shit.
Well, yes, but yes.
Callista doesn't really have to go anywhere to deal damage.
Fair?
That being said, she is mildly concerned about those who have already stepped into what look to be death traps. So what do I see with my true seeing? Any hidden motherfuckers?
Okay, so as you make a perception check, actually.
I have a natural perception of.
You also have you have advantage on this perception check while true seeing is active.
Was not in the thing.
That's fine.
Okay, that is a lot better than it would have been. That's gonna be a big old whopping 19.
19 everything? Okay. So you look around utilizing your true seeing to see what visuals you can get. You can see sort of radiating like pure energy, just this like dark, unholy emanation coming from each of these dragon-long barricades. The sort that when you look at it, you know this is dangerous. This is raw elemental energy. Touching it is unstable. You look up at this swirling coalescent portal, and you notice that each of these wizards in the background, as the bodies drop, energy courses along the top, and it channels upwards into these crucified-looking wizards at the top. Their energy channels upward and are
Not these, but those.
these individuals are actually sending energy outwards into this
Ooh.
massive swirling portal of color above you. The portal is getting larger and larger as the energy channels through, and you notice as you look through too. But like to anyone else, to the untrained eye, they would just see a swirl of colors and strange shapes. You can see massive spires and floating black castles in the gateway beyond. You can see cackling dragon-scaled devils floating around, biting and gnashing at each other, clawing their way in. You can tell that this is a portal directly to Avernus. And in fact, maybe Tiamat's lair of Avernus. This portal appears to be the conduit for something.
I'm gonna take shots at these floating individuals.
The floating wizards?
Yeah.
These
Okay.
Which
So which one? Which one? You're in the center. You have 120-foot range.
I have a lot further than
They're
that.
50. Oh yeah, they're 50 feet up, and then even from there, probably about 90 to 95 feet to any of them. So you can hit any of the ones you want.
I'm going to target one that isn't interacted with anyone yet. So let's start.
Black and white rooms have been untouched so far.
Let's do black.
Black dragon. Okay, so you take aim at this red wizard who's channeling energy upwards.
I do.
You
Yeah,
coalesce an
black dragon.
eldritch blast, imbued with the power of the undying light, and let fly. Make an attack roll with epic disadvantage.
She's not in the barrier.
The energy courses
Oh, he
upwards and
is.
straight through. He's literally in the energy, like it's coming upwards, and he's just like
Oh, there's
floating
one
there.
guy.
He's completely unmoving, but the energy is ripping up through his body.
Oh, there you are. Nice. First shot is either a.
It's going to be disadvantage. So.
The rolls were a 16 and a 17.
Oh, okay.
Okay, it's either a 20. It's a 26.
Hits.
All right.
Are you aiming all of them, or?
Let's see what happens with the first shot going off.
Absolutely.
All right, he gets pelted for. That is a 1 plus 6, so he gets hit for 6 damage and moved 10 feet.
You see him like shoved back against the barricade and just like and he pushes forward. He's like rocketed back and then pulled forward. He takes 7 points of damage. You just see he looks like he was like completely entranced, and as you hit him, he kind of jolts, and you see his head kind of keep going.
19 or oh wait, no, those are both 16.
Okay. That's gonna so it's the same numbers last time.
This-
Hits.
Okay. Well, I rolled higher last time.
No, he rolled 6s. He got a 16 total.
Oh, it's 16 total.
Yes.
Still hits.
Oh.
And it's another one. So
Another.
he takes another 6.
Another 6 damage. Again, he's pushed back against the barricade, but the barricade holds him locked in place. He's taken 12 damage.
All right, 23.
That is another hit.
Please don't give me 1. Okay, it gave me 8 damage this time.
8 more damage, so he's taken 20 total. You see his shoulder knocked back, and as you hit him with that one, you kind of see his eyes like, and the light kind of fades from them, and he looks around, the energy's still channeling, and he's like,
He doesn't take force damage from hitting a wall or anything?
He doesn't appear to, but he looks like he's kind of getting jostled out of his meditative state as you hit him and bounce him around.
Right.
And now that you've hit him with all 3 of those shots, he kind of is like hovering there. It looks like he's starting to like grimace in pain as he's starting to notice the course of energy moving up through his body. He's kind of regained consciousness from his meditative trance.
Okay. Cool. And
Anything else for Callista? As you're doing that, Callista's forces are going to move, and they see that, and they're going to rush towards the room.
I'm going to tell them to specifically not go in a room that does not have Wormtamer presence.
Okay, so then they're actually going to rush over and put themselves near Helen.
Okay. This is acceptable.
They'll move their full move. Leosin is going to, because he's not close enough, he's going to take the dodge action and stand in front of Kellen.
I am going to give Bardic Inspiration to Fernier.
To Fernier? Okay. So Fernier gets Bardic Inspiration. Calista sings a song of inspiration for you. As Fredregard, the dwarf of Silvery Moon, walks into the room, you're going to see his hand extend upwards, and he's going to cast Lightning Bolt at the mage up at the top level of the blue room.
The blue room.
The mage will succeed on the saving throw.
You true.
Steve Holt.
Satanto's taking a nap.
12 plus...
You didn't bring the glue again?
21.
I was really trying to make sure I remembered the camera so I could get the last battle. I forgot the glue.
34, 34. So half of that is. So the mage up there, as Fredregar, the dwarven archmage, steps in the room. He stands next to Kellen. His hands crackle with electrical energy, and he fires a lightning bolt upwards at that mage there. And the mage passes his saving throw, but will still take 19 points of lightning damage. You see him jostled heavily by the attack, and he kind of lumbers, wobbling within the spiral of energy. And he just goes, "We've got your back, lad. Lady Callista says so." Cool, nice lightning. Let's go. After that happens, your army has. The following things are going to happen. On this count, you see the warrior in the back, each of the 5 rooms. They kind of usher forward. They move their hands, and as they do, the energy like launches several of the people forward in each of the rooms, and the dragons lean down and grab, tearing and gnashing, ripping into each of these peasants.
Yeah, so I just ate, so...
In each of the 5 rooms, as you watch the dragons like pierce through hearts with claws, lift them up and tear body parts, rending human beings asunder. Each of the rooms have the dragons murder off 4 of the sacrifices in a single round.
And how many are left?
In the rooms that you can clearly see, in the red room, there appear to be only 12 living sacrifices remaining. In the green room, 16. In the blue room, 10. And in the black and white rooms, maybe about a dozen. It's hard to tell because no one's currently in there.
It's pretty strange how there's different amounts for each.
Yeah, basically, like, there were less sacrifices and the dragons were moving at different paces. So it's whoever was
hungrier that day.
Yeah, if something went wrong with the ritual and they had to adjust, they had to take a break, so they've been staggered. So as they're chomping and plowing through each of these human sacrifices, you see the energy start to pulse and course towards the wizard in the back. After that, each of these ones, you see this guy, our good friend Varum. He is going to draw a knife from his belt and throw it at Lundquist.
Oh, what a dumbass.
He has epic disadvantage on his attack roll because he's attacking through the barrier. Lundquist, will a 16 hit your armor class?
I don't think it does.
Nay.
Nope. Okay, so
Catch
I
it,
still
throw it
catch
back.
it.
Is it worth it?
So
It's
what's
a
the
key point.
Oh, no.
I'll hit you with my arrow that gives you your key points back. Just do it.
Not with epic disadvantage.
He throws the dagger, and you can see right as it goes by, it's coated in this sickly green venom, and it just flies forward and just kind of slams into the
You can still catch it, but spending the key point throws it back.
Yeah, but catching it is the same as dodging the damage. You already dodged.
Immune to the poison.
You would be, yes, but his blade is in fact.
Can I lick it and not get damaged?
Yeah, you can, but it's
There's
Yeah.
an intimidation thing on.
You know, that's...
Fred,
I love you.
You guys dumb.
Yeah, he's
I love you.
dumb. After that,
Oh,
these
Lundy.
guys on the ground,
Oh,
since
yeah.
they get
No,
their
not
turn,
Lundy.
Oh, I was
they're
gonna say
gonna
Lundy's
pick
fairly
themselves up from prone and move forward.
And a dwarf, and he's a dwarf.
dumb. Lundy's dumb.
Well,
Wait a
Lundy
minute. Monks are the
only
ones
immune
that
to
are immune to
poison
poison.
because, yeah,
What? I thought it was dwarves that were.
dwarves have resistance.
Oh. Well, still.
Yeah.
And only some dwarves do.
Yeah, they're the ones that are like him.
The good ones.
So this one is going to, these 2 in here, so I'll roll those now. Okay. Are going to each coalesce orbs of dragon fire and hurl them out of the barrier, one towards Holly and one towards Raffi. Against Holly, it's going to be a 14 with epic disadvantage,
No.
and against Raffi, it's going to be a 15.
No.
So both of those beams come out. Holly just easily sidesteps it, lets it slam into the ground, and Raffi literally, just like with his defensive stance, bats it away, and it smashes into the wall harmlessly. Meanwhile, one is going to run up and attack Asher, another one's going to run up and attack Harshnag.
They're gonna run, if they run into...
Oh, they're within 15 feet of me.
10.
5, 10, 15. Not
yet?
any of them. Not
Okay.
towards Holly, at least.
Okay.
But
They're gonna enter my
Asher
threat
is
range.
close enough to use, so Asher's armor is +2, and they do enter Asher's threat range. So as he's rushing forward, Asher gets a reaction to attack.
Reaction butt attack.
And Harshnag is going to... So Harshnag, he missed Harshnag. He runs up, he swings with a big heavy axe, and Harshnag bats it with his shield. Harshnag will make a reckless attack, and he will hit...
27 to hit whoever is coming at me?
That's definitely going to hit. 14, 12, 15, plus 9 is 24. So that one was already hit by this one. The other one over there runs up to Harshnag screaming. He swings his axe to Harshnag. Ooh!
Well, you don't have to worry about the Black Temple.
It's gone.
Harshnag.
Everybody on it.
I'm sorry.
You're the guy between the cup and
He dabbed so hard that the black dragon.
He dabbed so hard, he died. That guy's up there.
Yeah, where are we going?
Where's
This
this?
guy's over here.
Oh, I broke him.
Black
Oh,
Dragon.
you did break him.
Oh yeah, he
Wow,
was.
you punched that guy real
He was
fucking
hard.
hard.
That guy was
I am super serious about my dabs.
It's just lay him
fine.
there.
Just
It's
lay him
fine.
down. He's fine.
He's the one that's injured anyway. Okay, so
12 damage to the
that
guy
guy.
that
Yeah,
killed
that's the guy you shot, right? Oh, the white dragon one? Oh, I thought you shot the black dragon one.
I remember.
Callista shot the black dragon.
Okay.
So what was the damage?
12?
12? Okay, so you stab that guy. He actually is going to stop here. He cannot quite approach you. You just kind of...
You have Sentinel? Do you have
No,
Sentinel?
it's just a bonus action or attack.
Yeah,
You
he
don't
does.
have... Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. So he's going to step forward and continue his follow-up
I thought
attack.
that was just his choice.
His attack roll was an 18.
What?
An 18 to hit.
And
That was
after.
my +2.
Sweet. Okay, so you look back towards Holly, and Asher, is briefly calmed by her presence on the battlefield, that Sarah charging through. And as the guy's weapon swings around, Asher, gets a quick pot shot, and the guy stumbles, and Asher bats his weapon to the side. The guy kind of stumbles a bit and looks weak in the battle. The guy near Harshnag runs over Harshnag's hand is on fire, and he swings his axe, Harshnag just blocks it with his shield, and he just goes, "Absolutely not!" And he'll swing his big hand up and just swing down on the guy, and he slams his fist directly in the top of the guy's skull and literally crumples him. This guy is crushed and destroyed.
Wow.
Oh,
Harshnag, put in work.
Who else wants more? So that happens. After that, who else is moving? This one? Oh yeah, okay. So over here, this guy is going
I'll
to just
get a turn
go,
eventually.
well, the fun begins, I suppose. And he is going to aim at those three back there and cast Chain Lightning.
How close are they to... Wait, who's casting what now?
This guy is casting Chain Lightning on Fredregar, Kellen, and Leosin.
I can't do anything about that.
They all have epic advantage on their saving throws.
Oh, because it's going through the barrier.
Yep, because it's going through the barrier. So Kellen passes, Fredregar also passes,
Leosin.
and Leosin 9 and 17. Leosin also passes.
Thank
Leosin has evasion. So the lightning strikes out at Kellen. Kellen just kind of like rolls to the side, lets some of the lightning course up to him, but he's also resistant to lightning.
Yay!
So Kellen will take 1/4 of that damage.
Black Dragon, by the way.
Huh?
Black Dragon.
Okay.
2, 4.
Good, because we're both next to them anyway.
We're both right next to it, so we're just
15
fucking gonna waltz right in there and be like,
25, 30.
Chicks out for her own banner.
So that's going to be 42 points of lightning damage. Fredregar
Can
will
you take
take
anyone with you when you make your step?
21. Leosin completely
that's an
avoids all the
expensive
lightning
spell
damage.
slot.
What's
How much will he take?
That's
Fred,
a lot, that's a
you're-
smooth
we'll take
thing
how
to
much?
hit in the
20.
floor.
20.
You're right.
Makes 20 points of lightning damage.
Jesus.
Kellen will take
24? No, not
10
24.
points of lightning damage as he dodges it, and the lightning doesn't even seem to affect him as much as it courses along his body, and Leosin is completely fine. And that guy is just like, step back, fools. This one over here stares into the room, but otherwise doesn't appear to have any nearby targets of value. This one over here looks out of the room and stares directly at Geth, who is off ahead. It's hard for you to make out the figure through the ashen mist, but some figure is staring directly at you beyond the black sphere and hurls a globule of sickening acid, epic disadvantage at you. That is going to be a 17 to hit.
No.
Okay, so the acid
You don't have to
swings
be
out,
rude
yeah,
about
just bats it away with the pauldron of his platinum armor, the acid having no effect on the metal, and it bats to the side.
That is
and you
so
hear it
metal.
cackling
Little-
from beyond the barrel. So that's it. After all of their moves, it is now Satanta's turn.
Let's go! And we're charging into the black room.
Really good.
Full
No,
speed.
you're at like the
Full
bottom of
speed?
the initiative points.
So you're running here?
Sven is.
40, right?
Sven got a 9.
I have
Yeah.
10 years, okay, isn't he?
Yep. Oh, well, actually, you were closer, so you could probably get all the way up to like here.
Yeah, let's do it. 10 foot reach. Let's
And you
go.
want to attack that one?
Yeah, dude.
Okay.
Who is it?
So you can see, not he, you can see this weird looking figure. You've never really seen them before, but there's this figure like decked out in these like elaborate purple robes. They have this sort of like mundane, crudely made black draconic mask and sigil over their body, and they look like sallow and sunken, their skin like ashen and gray, but otherwise their body is covered head to toe in reptilian black scales, and there is a massive puckered scar halfway through their body.
Oh, it's Mesnir.
It's Resnick.
Resnir.
Yep.
Oh, God.
And she looks and she goes, "You have no small number of large idiots with big sticks. Fight me, scum,
Gladly.
and tell your platinum peasant I will
I
take
could.
back my soul." Fuck. It's an epic disadvantage, though. It's in the barrier. Sorry. You still hit. You
I thought it was barrier to. And
all of them are inside the barrier.
so am I.
You aren't in the barrier. The barrier is this
I
line.
thought the barrier was back here.
No, it's this entire draconic line. That is literally
I'm so
a
confused.
running line of energy that's just coursing
Okay.
through you.
So I could like run around back here and not be in the barrier?
Yes, but the wizard's in the barrier.
That's weird.
Yeah, everyone who's doing a ritual is in the barrier.
Would have Holly brought Kuramaru with her?
I did.
Oh, is Kuramaru the?
Kurmar is moving with Melisana and Luciano, so he's going to act on their
He can be swayed to do otherwise.
You gave him the command to follow Melisana.
Yeah.
Someone else would have to do that.
That's gonna be 26 damage.
26 damage. So you stab outwards.
I heard my friend did this blindfolded.
You hit hard.
Does a 19 hit?
It's a 19 hit. It will, actually.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Is that a crit?
No.
Okay.
She's gonna take another 26.
Gotcha.
And I'm still. And bonus action for the butt.
It's good.
What?
You have reach, so you're not touching up against the barricade, just like barely striking on the edge.
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does not hit.
Okay, that's alright. I was just testing the
Dialed in.
Dialed it into 19.
Your weapon strikes against the barricade and manages to
Turning it up to
carve
11.
through the divine realities that are shielding these people. It strikes true and makes nasty carves and scratches along her scaled body. And she bites her lower lip and grimaces in pain. But also, your weapon, as it strikes through, starts to sizzle. It doesn't appear to be damaged, but it looks like the energy is like coalescing around.
It's magic.
Oh yeah, it's magic.
It's super
highly,
magic.
It's highly resistant. Yes.
Dwight action surge here.
Dwight?
Do
Save it for
I?
the ancient dragon.
There's a big dragon.
You right.
Look, Geth killed Resmir with a blindfold on. Satanta can do it without action surge.
Yeah, you're right. I heard you got cut in half by a blindfolded
By a
dude.
blind man.
So speaking of that, as Satanta's turn ends, the dragon up here uses its ready layer action, and it like sneers